Welcome to Booze on the Rocks. My name is David Edwards, and it's great to have you here today. We're going to make a cocktail called a Comfy Cow. Now the name, I don't know where it comes from. I don't even know where the cocktail comes from. It's just one of those weird cocktails that I wanted to try with you. And it's only got 3 ingredients. And for the first thing you need is a little bit of, it says coffee cream, but it's really half and half. And half is just 50% heavy cream and 50% milk in equal measures, anywhere from 15 to 18%. Again, so if you can't get half and half, it's really easy to make. You need a little bit of a coffee liqueur. Now I'm using a little bit of Kahlua. This is 16% ABV. And the other ingredient is Southern Comfort. Now this is 35%. It's a whiskey sort of peach liqueur. And this is why I'm saying it might be a little too sickening sweet. However, this is very simple and we're going to build this in the glass. So you need a little bit of ice. Sorry, you need a little bit of ice for your glass. And we're gonna start with your Kahlua. I've thrown myself completely off. When we're going to start with 1.5 ounces or 45 mils. Your next ingredient is your Southern Comfort. You're going to use a little bit less of this. In fact, you're only going to use 1 ounce, which works out to 30 mils. Your next ingredient is your half and half. You're going to use a fair amount of this actually. You're going to use 2.5 ounces, which works out to 75 mils. Now, technically you're supposed to garnish this with a cocktail cherry. Let me just give this a bit of a stir first, just to incorporate everything so we kind of get a nice little, mixture there. Now you could shake this if you wanted. And we're going to garnish this with one of those nice neon red cocktail cherries. And I'll just kind of throw that in there because, you know, it can go swimming. It's in there somewhere. It's not really, yeah. But visually, that's an 8 out of 10. It's actually a gradiated color going from a light cream to more of a darker color cream. Yeah, 8 out of 10. Interesting smell. I'm getting more of the Southern Comfort than I am of the coffee. And it is much better than you would think it would be. Now, just a word of advice, if you're not a Southern Comfort fan, maybe use like a Jack Daniel's honey or a honey whiskey or something like that. It's nowhere near as sweet as you think it would be. The half and half does a fantastic job of combining the flavors, and it's actually fairly light in your mouth. It's not like heavy cream where it's just a little bit thicker and stodgy. But if you like it thicker, absolutely go with heavy cream. And you really could shake this. 9 out of 10. Really simple, and get a little bit of cherry juice in there because the cherry is, well, hiding in the bottom somewhere. And if you like cocktails like this, take a look after the recipe card right over here.